Hello learners, welcome to the series of lectures on Python programming. In this class, we are going to learn about a new concept called as class variables. In the last class, we already discussed about the functions, right, or I can say member functions creating inside a class. In this class, we are going to discuss about what is meant by class variables, right? So in the last class, we already learned that the variables which are going to create under this constructor or init function, by default they are class by default they are instance variables, right? They are called as instance variables because now these variables are belongs to the every object we are going to create. So if you create one variable inside a class and outside your constructor, now this becomes a class variable. Now understand this particular class variable with the help of an example. So we already created some item class, or I can say item class. We have all these variables, a name, price, and quantity. Based on how many items he is going to purchase, based on that, so I'm going to calculate the total price of a particular items. Okay, number of items purchased by a particular person. Right. So in the same way, suppose I want to give some discount to a particular person. Okay. So say for example, if I say any customer, it may be any number of customers. If we visit our say electronic shop and if they purchase something, so I'm always giving the say 10% discount for them. Okay, I'll give the 10% discount. So in this case, in that particular case, now instead of creating one instance variable, now when I create one instance variable, what happens when every time you are going to create an object, you have to pass a discount value each time. Right? You have to pass a discount value each time. Instead of doing that, so I'm creating one class variable with the name discount. So I'll write discount. Say discount is equal to okay at 0.9. So that means I'm giving 10% discount. Okay, that's mean so I'll write directly. So 10% discount. Okay, so right. So now when I write like this, how to access this discount, right? So I can access this discount directly, okay, with the help of class name. Okay, with the help of class name, I can access this discount variable directly. What's the meaning? So just I'll create it two objects. So if I write, so print items, okay, dot, if I say discount, so I can access here, right? Print items dot discount. Now I can directly print the value of, okay, 0.9. So that means with the help of class name, I can directly access the value. Okay, right. So, and also I can update the value of the discount also. So I can say items dot discount say is equal to say 0.8. That means I'm giving 20% discount for every customers, right? So in this case, now this is updated to 0.8. Okay, now this is how we can access a particular variable, class variable with the help of class name, right? Now, suppose after discount, I have to calculate the total price, right? So for that reason, so I'm going to create a new function here saying define say discounted price. Okay, again self parameter. Then I'll say I'll copy the same thing. Return price into quantity, and also I have to multiply the discount. When I have to access now discount, so I have to use items dot discount, right? So when I write items dot discount, now this will be access the discount, right? So when I say instance variable, I have to use the self keyword. When I say class variable, I have to use the class name. Okay, right? Items dot discount, right? So now if I call the particular function, say for item one, so we have some values, say 1,20,000 values, right? So if I use the how many percent, say 10% discount, what is the value we are going to get, right? So first I'll write print, right, item one dot, first I'll calculate the total price, item one dot total price. Okay. After that, I'll also print the discount price. So when I run the program, so I'll get the discounted price for the original price. That is like 1,88,000, right? So 1,08,000 is the discounted price. Okay, after getting 10% discount, right? Now, suppose now what happens when I write this discount is equal to 0.9. Now, this is the same thing for item 2 also, right? So for every items or every object you are created, for every object you'll get the, say, for example, 10% discount. So if I change with the item 2, okay, right. This will get in the discounted price for item 2 also. Now, in that particular, so I want to change something here. Suppose now based on the object, how to give the discount. That means, so for example, if uh, say if the value is larger, so he's going to take more. He's purchased more items, so to give some extra discount for him. In that case, now I cannot use this particular discount directly, right? So when I use discount items dot discount here, now it will by default it will consider as 0.9. Right. So that means for every object, so I have to modify this particular discount values. Right. So in that case, instead of using items dot discount, so I can use the one word that self dot discount. Okay. Now what's the meaning of this? When I write self dot discount, I can access with the help of object. Okay, with the help of object also. So I can modify with the help of object also. Okay, so for example, for item 2, okay, so he purchased some, I can say, his bill is greater than 2 lakhs. So for that, I'm giving, say, 30% discount for him. Okay, so in that particular case, I can change the discount value only for item 2 when I use this self dot discount. Okay, right. So how to do that? So I can say items 2 dot. So now I can access the, okay, item 2 dot discount. Okay, right. So I may change the discount to say 30% is 0.7. Okay, right. So after that, I'm going to calculate the total price. In the previous case, we have 22, 2 lakhs 25,000. After applying 0.7 discount, right. So I'll get the 30% discount value only for the item 2 object, right? For item 1, it's by default, I can say 10% discount. For item 2, we have the 30% discount, right? So now this is the one flexibility you can add to a particular program. Okay, so that means when I create one class variable, I can access with the help of class names, and also I can change with the instance level also, right? So now this is the meaning of a particular class variables, okay, in Python.